This is my only problem with D. Mitch. And partially you can say it's his fault. Partially you can say it's not his fault.
Okay.
It's too much talent over there for them to be stumbling, mumbling, and grumbling through the league, right?
But they're not stumbling. They're like the 4 seed now.
They're game out the 3 spot, Mark.
They're on a heater.
They're a
They've
game
won
out
9
the
of their
3
last
spot.
And they've also
10.
been decimated with injuries.
They have. They've been brutalized by injuries.
Carson.
Yeah.
Even with that, who has the better team?
Between
who?
Brunson and Mitchell?
No. Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Jaylen Brown?
Mitchell.
There's more talent in Cleveland than it is
It's
in Boston.
way more talent in Cleveland.
It's more talent. That's a
The
fact.
dudes
Y'all
in
sleep on
Boston
Peyton
have been
Pritchard.
performing better, and I think the coaching advantage is substantial there. Like,
There
I
is
think there are
way.
so many dudes in Cleveland who have underachieved for reasons of their own. Like Evan Mobley not being able to make a free throw or a jump shot. That's not Donovan Mitchell's fault. Jared Allen's touch regressing from where he was like almost 60-something% on
I'm
those.
surprised
like,
you
touch
haven't
shots
talked about
to
that,
under
by the way.
50%.
Yeah, but
Like,
Peyton
that's not
Pritchard
Donovan
making
Mitchell's
shots
fault.
is Jaylen Brown's
Well,
fault.
to be fair,
No,
Peyton-
but see,
but to be
but-
fair,
but-
Peyton
but-
but Peyton Pritchard's value isn't in him shot making this year.
No,
I
y'all
love
trying to
Jaylen
have
Brown.
it both ways.
But
Cal basketball fan. He's
Peyton
the best
Pritchard's
Cal
value
player
isn't in
I've
his
ever
shot
seen.
making this year. It's been in the turnover stuff. Like Peyton Pritchard and Derek White haven't really been.
I just think
this year.
I'm defending Donovan Mitchell because so often I think people look at the Cavs this year and they're like, oh, they're not playing up to their potential. And it's like everybody around Donovan Mitchell in terms of the key guys aren't. And Garland was hurt. And when he was in the lineup, he wasn't 100%. And Max Strus hasn't even played this year. DeAndre Hunter was a bum and then obviously got traded. Like Mitchell is the dude who has been backpacking that team, carrying that team. He's playing his best basketball ever. It's like the craziest combination of downhill elite.
Do y'all
pace
hear
guard
this?
Donovan Mitchell and
Do
pull up
y'all
like
hear
Jordan
this?
Peterson.
I still don't think he's the best two guard
Do
in
y'all
the league.
listen to this right here?
No.
I got him
he's
right
still,
outside
he's
the
still
top
not the best two
5.
guard in the league.
Yes, sir.
So.
I got him as the. I'm on record saying
Well, I think it's better, but
I'm on record. I think he's the
Donovan
best two
Mitchell,
guard in the league.
What he's doing offensively, like when he's on the floor, the Cavs are flat out in elite offense. They have like a 122 offensive rating. When he's off, they fall off to like a 112.
That
Like,
sounds garbage.
They have been so
You hear that?
dependent on him.
That sounds
He's having
garbage.
an amazing offensive season. I will defend him because I think he gets way too much flack for a team around him
Averaging-
that was underachieving. And now, guess what? They're probably at least maybe the favorite in the East because they have a healthy guard alongside him, and they should get healthier overall. Though they are the Cavs, so maybe
It's funny how like James Harden like actually added value to that team. But I want to go back to one of the Jaylen Brown lovers over here in the host. See, we just had a segment in which, oh my goodness, you can't blame Jaylen Brown because his team is elite when he's on the. But then now Ron says, oh, who has more time? See, he wants to use Donovan Mitchell's team against him. But see, he doesn't want to use Jaylen Brown's team against him because who's more talented and who's been more effective and impactful without the other player?
Yes, Ron. Can you explain that?
That's another story.
Hey, some guys are floor raisers and some guys are ceiling raisers. And some guys just don't raise shit.
Oh,
all right,
brother.
maybe Donovan Mitchell's the guy that just doesn't raise shit. What? Because no, this is what I'm saying. Peyton Pritchard would be a sixth man on the Cavs.
Ron, did you hear
Peyton wouldn't even
No, we're not
He
doing
would have started
that.
with James Harden.
Let's do it.
That's
Let's do it.
Oh, my
Peyton wouldn't see the
goodness.
floor.
Thomas Bryant is seeing the floor for them right now.
What is going on, Ron? If Donovan Mitchell ain't on that crew, they go to the bottom of the East. He's been backpacking them. You want to talk about floor raising?
I understand that. The point I'm trying to make is none of these Celtics guys would start over there.
What does that have to do with anything?
Jaylen Brown is doing this with a bunch of bench players.
And those bench players are better when he's off the court.
So who has the better team?
Okay,
I don't know. You told who?
No,
Wait. Who's higher in the conference?
Who has the better
Who's
team?
higher in the conference?
No, you know
They got
what?
the most
higher in the
Hey,
conference.
you know what? None of y'all got to answer that.
I'm about to
because
go.
I got
Who's higher in the
preseason
conference?
rankings from you. I got preseason rankings from you.
I'm about to answer it
And
right
you said
now,
you wasn't
Ron.
high on it.
I'm about to answer it right now. Cleveland is more talented than the Boston Celtics. That is a fact.
Who's going further in the playoffs?
Well, we don't know because we haven't seen the
who do you
playoffs
think
yet.
is going further in the playoffs?
But that's because of James Harden that he's gonna say Boston.
He's a part of the team.
He is part of the team.
I think that depends on if Tatum comes back. The current Boston
That
Celtics,
does,
I would
yeah.
100% take the Cavs to go deeper.
Pause.
Because of the talent that they have. But Ron, don't forget, Sam Merrill out of the lineup. Max Strus out of the lineup. They lose Ty Jerome in free agency.
Sam
who was
Merrill
huge.
and Max
Hey,
Strus?
Sam Merrill been shooting the hell out of
Why
him. You know what
Okay,
like Sam Merrill.
how are you discounting somebody who is as important as a long ball shooter as Sam Merrill is to that group?
Chill, Max.
Don't forget, he was
Get to Darius Garland. Sam Merrill
yes,
and Max Strus.
one of their better long ball
Max
shooters.
Strus is one of the better offensive role players.
One of
in
their
the
better
NBA.
long, and Max Strus, another one of their
They
better
had
long ball
4
shooters.
all-stars over there.
They haven't
might
been
not be
playing,
current
Ron.
all-stars.
They
They
have
haven't
one
been
dude,
playing.
They have had one dude playing at an all-star level.
Man, they
well,
lost
Mobley
Jason
maybe, but
Tatum.
that's just because the East is so terrible. He has not been nearly as good as he was last year.
They got
Right.
3 games of Harden.
This is the point I'm making, though.
Fact.
the Celtics lost Jason Tatum.
They lost Jason Tatum, and nobody over
And a
there
bunch of
has
people.
ever played at a
And
all-star
Drew
level.
Holiday.
Yeah, Drew
Are you gonna
Holiday.
sit there and just say to me that they just
Al
lost Jason
Horford,
Tatum like Drew
Luke
Holiday ain't gone, like Jason Tatum ain't gone, like
what
Al
I'm saying.
Horford ain't gone,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
all of that, like
Porzingis.
Porzingis
I
ain't
think
gone.
Boston have exceeded expectations, and the Cavs have underachieved, I guess.
That has nothing to do with
But
Jaylen Brown and
to
Donovan
Otis's
Mitchell.
point earlier, what's that got to do with Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell?
Exactly.
Okay, so
Like, if you're asking me, okay, who did I underestimate most in
flip-flop.
terms of Boston's success? It's the totality of this roster, and maybe even Missoula, because he's been unbelievable this
I
year.
think
But,
he's the coach
I
of the
didn't
year,
think
to
Hugo
be honest
Gonzalez
with you.
was going to be this good. I didn't think Jordan Walsh was going to be this good. Derek White,
Hugo.
knowing that he's great, he remains underrated because he's such an impactful guy,
Sure.
especially when it comes to like the winning stuff on the margins. Peyton Pritchard, you put the ball in his hands for the volume that he's had it. He's a dynamic offensive guard. Kada has been one of the better rim protectors in basketball. Like,
Facts.
I will own it. I didn't see this coming. And Jaylen Brown has been better than I expected. But you guys are trying to make it out like this is a Jaylen Brown thing. And it is a
It is.
Boston Celtics thing.
It is a Jaylen Brown thing.
It's a Boston Celtics thing.
How did it be? But
But it's a Donovan Mitchell thing for the Cavs.
No, because you're coming
Who
at the
said
Cavs
that?
team success, and you're saying that's Mitchell's fault. And I'm saying, no, it's not. You can't do like the best player gets all the credit with the Celtics and the best player gets all the blame with the Cavs when that's just not
the way
the
that
story
works.
of what's actually
No,
happened.
That's not the way that works.
It's usually typically not the story of what happens.
But it just so happens
All
to
I'm
be here.
saying, all I'm saying is, and Mars, I know you hate when we do this. If the roles were flipped, I think Cleveland might be performing a little better with Jaylen Brown.
Why?
Because he's better.
Thank you.
Well, at the
Better-
third,
I don't think Donovan
not
Mitchell. I don't think
better
Jaylen
than
Brown's better than
Donovan
Donovan
I
Mitchell.
just hope they play each other in the playoffs. That's all I hope.
they at the third. Cleveland's in the third spot. No, the fourth spot right now. I think they're game out the third spot right now. Donovan Mitchell is having a career year, even better than what he did last year when he made first team All Pro.
Okay, well, that was Fugazi, but
Yeah.
He's at, well, again, he made first team All Pro that you said it was Fugazi. He's going to make up for that this year, and it's going to make up for what happened when he didn't make first team All Pro.
yeah,
when
for
both-
sure. Yeah.
Yes. With that being said, Ron, without Strus in the lineup, without Strus in the lineup, losing Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter not playing that well. Don't forget, Evan Mobley's been out of the lineup for almost 2 weeks now, and they're still rolling, right? And it's still rolling. And that's largely due to Donovan Mitchell. His pull-up game has been awesome this year, even though he's always been one of the better pull-up jump shooters in the game. His pull-up game has been awesome. I think Donovan Mitchell has been really good this year in the gaps as a defender. On top of that, we don't give now, you in particular, don't give Donovan Mitchell nearly as much credit as a distributor and a playmaker. I think he's been great doing all of that stuff. So when we're talking about how good,
Go right there. Too. Keep
so
going. I want to talk about that.
when we talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, where I had them at before the season started, Swiper and I had a conversation about the talent is going to ultimately overcome. It's interesting that the talent hasn't really overcome in Cleveland, yet they're starting to get a lot better, and that's largely due to Donovan Mitchell. That's why I had him where I had him.
Well, chill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As a distributor, as a playmaker,
Sure.
and an undersized guard at that, why is he relying so much on his scoring to make this team better? Could he go another route and actually make his teammates better?
Well, he's trying to do that. That's why he's getting other guys involved. But at some point, when guys aren't making shots, then I have to take over the offense, which Donovan Mitchell does, which would explain why they rely on him as much as they do,
Right.
which would also explain why he's averaging almost 30 a game, because it's not like he's not getting guys involved. It's not like he's not looking for guys.
not a
He's
point
absolutely
guard.
doing
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say he's just not a point guard.
guard. He plays the two. He plays off the basketball.
I didn't call him a point
Right.
guard. What Chill said that he's,
But he is one of their
he's
primary
a
ball
playmaker.
handlers, though.
And so I'm saying, as a NBA guard, as a
Sure.
professional basketball player, am I wrong to say, hey, maybe you could switch up your play style a little bit?
In comparison to Jaylen Brown.
And I'm not talking about Jaylen Brown. I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell right now.
Well,
This is all
would
about
you say that to Shea? Like, if you're such a great scorer,
Yeah,
that
I
your
would.
scoring value first leads to elite team offense. If it's working,
I would
like it's
if-
working
if
when
it's
he's on the
working-
court.
If it's working, yeah, that's question. But I would say that to any basketball player. If that was a thing, if it was like, okay, you're scoring a bunch of points, but is that what's best for your team? Maybe, or could you help distribute a little bit more? Now, if
In Donovan Mitchell's case, it is.
scoring is what's the most important
Right.
for the team, keep putting the ball in the bucket.
Yeah.
But if it's like, hey, maybe if you did pick up your playmaking and distributing and got some other guys involved, put them in advantageous spots on the offense, would that help us win more games? I'm going to ask you to do that. And I'm not saying that's what it is for Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
I was just saying that to Chill's point about him being a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that while we're talking about it, I'm thinking about, okay, well, that's why they went and got James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Because I think James Harden opens up the games for Evan Mobley and Jared Allen a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harden is absolutely a better playmaker. He's going to be great for those bigs, those play finishers. But also, like, I think so much of this comes back to the idea that, like, the Cavs offense has been great when Donovan Mitchell is on the floor. Donovan Mitchell has been great individually, right? He's having the most efficient, the best volume scoring season of his career, one of the best in the league. I think so much of the nitpicking of his game, because there are things that you can nitpick with him, right? Sometimes he does get like too far into that score first mindset, but that's not the story of this season for the Cavs. Like, Donovan Mitchell has led them to be a great offense. Their offense has fallen apart without him.
Yep.
They've had some defensive issues this year that I really do not think he is a significant component at all. Because when he's on the court without Darius Garland over the last 2 years, the Cavs are still an elite offense, and they're actually a very good defense, which they couldn't do when Garland was out there because he was such a liability. I just think he's been doing everything you could ask of him. I think he's been a top 10 player. And I think the Cavs have caught fire and are going to continue to catch fire. Like, the start of the year for them was unbelievably unlucky. We talked about all the injuries, but also, like, the number of dudes who could not hit the broad side of a barn. DeAndre Hunter becoming a 30% three-point shooter. Lonzo Ball being so bad he had to get cut. Like,
Oh, wow.
none of that is Donovan Mitchell.
Wasn't expecting that either.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the hoes go ham. You ain't never seen hoops all hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.